Rolling.
Okay, welcome back to the IFCA Slalom World Championships. No foil, only fin, and we have got a bit of wind. We've actually got our first windsurfer who has just headed out into the water. It's still pretty light though. The forecast doesn't look great for today. It looks like we might get some late wind, but tomorrow is looking windy. They are talking of up to like 35, 40 knots, so it could be crazy. But what we do have is a whole field of windsurfing gear, slalom gear is all rigged up. So I think what we're going to do is we're literally just going to take a wander around, seeing what gear's about, see if we can spot some interesting people. We're just going to do a random walk around like we do on the channel, normal. So look, twin cam switchblade from Loft. So there are, at this IFCA World Championships for slalom, a lot of different categories. So Masters, Grandmasters, Youths, and there is a lot of Youths here, which is going to be interesting to see because a lot of them I don't know very well, I'll be honest. There's a lot of Turkish riders. There's like 20 Turkish riders or something, which is crazy. Jimmy Diaz, El Presidente of the PWA, now it's Nico Priem, but the ex-Presidente, is obviously got his school over in Alachati in Turkey, and he has brought a load with him. He said he could have brought 100. He said, no joke, 100. But anyway, that's interesting. What we got going on here? Oh, look at this. Anyone got one of these? Do you speak English?
A little bit.
But you're from France, by the
Yes.
looks of it. Loft Sails, Select Fins.
Yes.
What's that big sponsor in the middle?
It's my club.
Oh, your club. Okay. Do they help you come here? They pay?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I come with my coach and
What's your name?
Baptiste.
Baptiste. How are you expecting to do? What's your ambition, your goal, position-wise?
It's my first.
Okay, first one.
World Championship.
Okay.
So.
Come on, give us a figure. I'll be watching the results.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see. France 1726. We're going to check how Baptiste gets on. Good luck this week. I like this, though. This is actually quite, if you've never seen one of them, little ratchet thing, can wind up the downhole, saves the back, saves you getting a wet arse sitting on the grass. Very useful. Very useful. Germany 8 looks like he's got a brand new sail, doesn't he? Germany 8. We've got the Saverns over here. Actually, let's go and check out the Simmer, because check out this. It's quite interesting. Look at this. Weed fin. The old weed fin. So I actually had a little conversation before. This is a 37 fin in a 85 wide board. So they measure it from here to here apparently. But it says it's got the equivalent of the power of a 45 fin. And I was like, is that better? He's like, well, no, it's not as good as a normal fin if there's no weed. But obviously, if there's weed, the idea is the weed comes off the fin. And I'm not a big man. I haven't got much information on weed fins, but it's all about the rake and how much rake you get and how much you can get away with without getting weed. If anyone knows about weed fins, let me know in the comments below. But I will try and find someone who knows a bit more about it, because I don't know enough. But it's quite interesting. Apparently with a wind this direction, the weed shouldn't be a problem. But if you get the south wind here for a few days, you can have a bit of weed around. So that could be the secret weapon. What else we've got? Let's have a look at this. This looks like a team Turkey.
Yes. Hello.
How's the English on this Team Turkey table? Good. How many Team Turkey are there?
What?
How many of you are in the team?
15.
Yes.
15.
15, 20. Yeah.
How many could there have been if everyone had come?
So much. Yeah, probably.
50?
Less. Maybe.
How many? You sailing Alachati?
Yes.
Yes. How many on a normal good day? If you have a competition in Alachati, how many people we getting?
Last competition we had the national
300.
Yeah.
200, 300
Yeah.
We get so much.
But
Only summer.
in the summer. Yeah, but that's still a lot of people.
Yes.
Wow.
this is the only ones that qualify for the national team.
Is a quality.
Okay, so how do
Yeah.
you qualify for this?
There are
For
three
the
leagues.
National selections.
There
Okay.
are 3 leagues, and then they add the points to each other, and then the first, third position comes to the national team in every
Yes.
category.
Cool. And then it's all paid for?
No.
No, you have to give some money as well. Okay. But you get team Jimmy Diaz.
Yes.
Is he a good coach?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to say that? No, he's good. No, but he's.
He's our actually coach, like in the club as well.
You're from that club?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, interesting stuff. Well, who's going to do the best?
Everyone.
Everyone. Okay. What's the hope? Are we going to get a champion?
Yes.
Hope so.
Hope so. Who? Go on. Give me a name to look out for.
These guys,
Yeah.
we're pushing a new 21, so it will be pretty hard. But
Yeah.
let's see.
There's some big boys in that one, isn't there?
Yeah.
So you're in the under
15
15s. And how old are you?
We are 13. We are
all
13.
13 years old.
Okay. Well, good luck, boys and girls. Good luck. Okay, there we go. So, Team Turkey, Jimmy Diaz, doing a good job over there. I'm speaking to Jimmy. He's like, we could get so many people, and there's just one place in Turkey. Imagine everyone does that in every country, in every region. Windsurfing is going to be massive. No, but it's pretty cool to see. Right, 0.7. What we got? I mean, we've got to look at harness lines. There's a few guys with some fixed lines. Let's have a little wander to see what we've got. I mean, we've got random selection of boards. You know, is that the air inside? Yeah, this is the hollow board from Patrick. So I'm not sure they do that anymore. Maybe I'm speaking out of place, but do they still do that anymore? I don't know. But decent, interesting board. But a lot of these type of lines here. So with the clip, so it's much easier. You just pull it on, you press the button to let it off, and it's actually, they don't last as long, those clips, but they're actually really nice and easy to adjust. So I've seen these on a few people's gear. You're also seeing quite a lot of the foil lines, which is this type of line where you've got the clam cleat adjustment as well. So there is a few different ones around, but like I said, these buckle lines, you see this a lot. Yeah, it's like this plastic sort of pressed buckle. That's interesting. Fins, chopper fin. So this is, in case you don't know, this is just for a bit of educational. In case you don't know, this fin cover here is kind of a famous fin cover. This fin cover, you see this fin cover? There's a carpenter fin cover. So this guy's some underground Polish bloke who no one had ever met. They couldn't get hold of him. And back a few years ago, when it was all fin windsurfing, to try and get hold of one of these fins was super difficult. And if you had to know someone who knew someone who'd met him once, who went in the back door, and you could maybe get a fin. Now it might be a bit easier, but like I said, you'll be seeing a lot of these carpenter fins on some of the big boys. Talking of big boys, I've just spotted one of the big boys. The biggest boy. Are you the biggest boy here?
No, I don't think so.
Who's the biggest?
I don't know, but doesn't matter
Gunnar?
the size.
Wow, that's not what they say. What size sail have you rigged?
Actually, I prepare 9.0 and 8.2.
9.0 and 8.2. What
Yeah.
board? How wide?
The biggest is 85.
85 wide.
Yes.
And what fin you rocking in that thing?
I think quite sure I will go with the 46.
46.
Yeah, but I think I can use also 44 with 9.0. If I'm power up, I can use 44 as well with 9.0.
What fin do you use?
Still at the moment is a mix, but like for light wind, Z fins.
Z fin.
Yeah, I have some quite good Z fins since a few years ago, and I like it.
So is that what? So just for people at home,
Yeah.
how does it work with fins? I mean, obviously you're a professional rider. People want you on their gear. You're getting some sort of deal, whatever, let's say. But you test the fins, and then when you find a good fin, that's it. You put it in a safe place. Do you train on that fin, or do you just bring it out for when you're competing? How does it work with this sort of thing?
Yeah, very simple. Basically, when we were running with the fin all the time, I was putting my second best or even my third best, and I was using that fin almost 90% of the time.
Okay.
Now that we are not competing anymore so much with the fin, for big stuff and medium stuff, I'm using straight away almost the time, like it's the opposite. Like 90% I use the one I'm racing because
Okay.
I need to get all
Used
my
to it.
feeling that, and then I can optimize that fin 100%.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I use other stuff. And yeah, that's it.
How long does a fin last? If you get a good carbon fin, does it last forever, or does it change? You know, I actually don't know. Or is it if you break it? But does it actually, if you don't break it, you don't hit it on a rock, does it just stay good forever?
But for now, I cannot say forever, but for now,
Yeah, for
I
a
keep
long
it for a
time.
really, really long time. I think I have one really good fin from 6 years. I use it quite a lot.
Okay, yeah.
If
That's
you didn't
interesting.
damage, even if I was pushing hard, as you know,
Yeah.
the box and the turtle was holding.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can remake the turtle. You can rebase the
Okay.
fin and that's it. But at the moment, they're holding. I touch my balls, but they're holding okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Size-wise, fins, more important in the bigger sizes, smaller sizes, or all equally the same?
There is a small percentual, then I think medium and bigger stuff you go, bigger percent of the impact on the fin it is because you have more stuff in the water. And but it's not just about that, it's also about you need to find a compromise between lift, because glide and control. For sure, if we're talking about 35 knots sailing and up, you just maybe need to control it and some glide. Basically, yeah, let's say it's a little bit less important, but also depend of the condition, because I try some really shitty fins, and in Garda where it's quite choppy, but it's quite easy to hold, and you feel it immediately the difference.
Okay.
Then I was using the same fin in Tenerife, where we know it's really nasty, choppy, more hardcore. And then the fin was not making such much the difference.
Interesting.
Because I was just focused on the control. For example, I have a fin that was giving me a lot of control, and I was very competitive in Tenerife. But in Garda, I was going nowhere.
Interesting.
I mean, the difference was like, in terms of knots, was at least 2 knots.
Really?
Yeah, maximum speed. Yeah, but I cannot say maximum speed. I
Yeah, I
say
know what you mean.
average speed, and I was checking with the guys sailing with me.
Yeah.
And it was like in terms of acceleration, in terms of also stability.
Yeah. So the conditions determine what your top speed could be, let's say. So if the conditions are hard, in theory, your top speed's lower. So then maybe, in your words, the shitty fin maybe doesn't make as much difference. But at the high end, that good fin, you're feeling every tiny little detail, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Then sometimes it's happened to me, then I find really, really fast fins, but sometimes you cannot hold it. I have like some Z and they were super fast, but in Canaria, in Pozzo, in Fuerte, I couldn't hold it down. So if it was like a kind of flat and easy, I was able to use that extra speed. Otherwise, I was going for a more comfortable fin, because the average, we talk about top speed. I like to see top speed, everybody likes. But is counting the average speed. So how you're sailing with the foil is the same things. The average speed, then you have to do to A to point B.
Yes.
And
you've got to put the jibes in as well. So.
Exactly. So also something that is going to help you to go out of the jibe quicker.
Yeah.
And also in light wind. In light wind, sometimes you're gonna go for more lift for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's about you, because I can have like a S minus whatever, and be super fast, or you can have a super stiff fin and be fast for your potential, and be fast the same as me with a super different fin.
Interesting, just because I spoke to Jordi yesterday. What's your sort of max speed on your wide board, your 85 wide board? What's your top speed?
This is quite interesting, because I make my record, and also I send to Prince of Speed to verify it. I made my record in Garda was 3 weeks ago. I did 39.30, something like this. Then I can show you my
on the big board.
On the big board with 90, 46, and 85.
Wow.
Yeah, was because the beginning of the season I was going out just for fun, and I hit a peak of 37.5, something like this. I said, fuck, you know what? I can go faster, because I did a slingshot. I feel it, I can go faster. And then I have a really nice run, like 200 meters almost across wind, full power. Then I shot down like nothing else. All right. Plus I got the gas down really close to the rocks.
So nearly 40 knots.
Nearly 40 knots.
Wow, that's impressive, man. Do you think we're going to race?
I don't know. Some local, they say yes, in about 2-3 hours. But in 2-3 hours, I think it's going to be quite late.
Yeah.
whatever. Tomorrow I think we're gonna stay here until late.
It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
All right. There you go. I mean, that's quick, isn't it? Nearly 40 knots. I mean, Geordie was saying similar yesterday. These are the fastest guys for me in the world on that sort of stuff. So don't be sitting at home thinking, you know, these guys are the best. They're the best at that big stuff. Well, let's have a little, I'm just going to say, we'll just have to take a quick wander. This is where you get the Turkish riders. Look, Turkey, 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 Turkey. It's all, basically, all Turkish riders in this area. So this is all the juniors. Like I say, they've got a super strong fleet, which is cool to see. Like I said, it's very difficult because when you're looking at stuff like this, you go, okay, fin, but you can't really tell anything from that. So unless you've got someone here to talk you through exactly what it is, you're only looking at fin covers. So there is a lot of chopper fins here. There's a lot of carpenter fins. Let's see who else we're going to bump into. I think we've got a few Germans over this way. It's like the German camp. Wie geht's? Ja! How we doing, boys? Good?
Yes, very good.
Ready for some action?
Super ready.
So, slalom. What do you prefer? Waves or slalom?
Waves.
Still waves.
Still waves.
How's your slalom performance?
Very fast.
Yeah?
Yes.
Looking for the win?
Of course, always.
Who is going to win?
Me.
Seriously?
Yeah.
There you go. He's going to win. Is he going to win?
He is going to win.
Oh, God, okay. Is everyone thinking he's going to win? Is he going to win?
He's freaking fast, so I think he's going to win, yeah.
Well, you've got the boys are behind you. So not at, who's your biggest competition?
Actually, it's hard to tell. But I think Noah's quite fast.
Yeah.
And Brendan. But
So you're on the 21s, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
But it's super hard to tell. I think I've been at the IFCA. My last IFCA event was 2 years ago in Alachati, and since then I haven't competed against the youth. Just in Germany against the old ones.
Okay.
So
How heavy are you?
70 kilos, not too much.
Stand up. Just show the height of this fella. Jesus Christ, I tell you, they're making them tall these days, that's for sure. How heavy?
70.
70. How am I 83 or something? Okay, I know. Okay, well, good luck. It should be interesting. What have we got? This is the van. It's not exactly kitted out, is it? We can't really do a little van talk here. We'll go this way, see what we've got. More Germans.
Yes.
Germans. How are you going to do against these Germans? Is it like this crowd? Is this like a gang?
Yeah, it's a gang.
Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, it's a big gang.
Is it? Do we like these guys?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. I thought there was some sort of rivalry going on. No. Okay, shame. I wanted to see some rivalry. Whose is this trailer?
Me.
This not your trailer. Oh, it's pretty good though, isn't it? Any good features in here, or just kit only? No, just kit only. It looks good though.
Only the rolls with booms, but yeah.
Is this for the booms?
Yeah.
I actually think that is quite a cool feature. Look, see, we've got the rollers for the booms, so you slide the booms in. So actually, that's quite a little sneaky one. I like that. We like that. Whose is this guy?
I'm this guy.
Where's all the sponsors?
We actually...
There's no stickers. Usually the kids have always got some stickers. You've got no stickers.
Yeah, we have the sponsors. We have Neil Pride and JP. I think it's obvious with the sails. And the surf shop, but we don't have the stickers for the sails. So yeah, that's how it looks.
What's the surf shop?
The surf shop in Flensburg, Surf Pirates.
Surf Pirates. Come on, Surf Pirates. Where's your stickers? Come on. Need some stickers from the Surf Pirates. What else we got? We're going to walk down this way. We got like standard shelf in the van. If you know, this is the minimum requirement for a windsurfing van. You put one shelf and then you can take it all out and go to work, whatever your job is. I don't know. Whose van's this? The windsurfing. Is this like an early project
for me and my brother?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this finished?
Yeah, it's finished. It's like super simple, but it's good. And we keep the sails underneath and the boards on top, so the sails don't get the pressure from the boards.
Do you sleep in it?
Sometimes, but then it's not so full. If you can leave it on the beach, or if you go to Denmark for wave sailing, we put the gear underneath and sleep on top. but
It's a
not at
solid
every
thing.
event.
Like I've seen a lot of people do this. It sounds stupid because there's obviously lots of fancy vans here, but having this and then the stuff going above the wheel arch is actually quite useful.
Yeah.
So
It's simple, but it works.
yeah,
Works
I
fine.
agree. Simple, but it works. I'm in. Trailers. There's a lot of trailers actually here. There's more trailers than I thought in the whole European scene. I think there's less trailers in the UK. Whose van's this? You know, like it's quite an interesting van. Basic, got the nice little drawers in there. You've got that pulls down. This is like, don't know whose van this is. We probably shouldn't be snooping around, but you know, interestingly, what you do notice when you've got when you've got seats that Jimmy Diaz here. We're going to intervene. Jimmy, we just met the crew, the Turkish crew.
Yes.
They seem quite chirpy, quite positive.
Yeah,
They're a good group. How are you getting on over in Turkey? Because they were saying there's, on a good day, in the summer over there, 200-300 smashing around. Kids.
Yeah. Kids. Even kids.
Kids. I mean,
kids.
I was thinking, did they mean just in general, or they mean...
No. We got, there's a lot of kids there. The whole slalom scene is very alive, and I think it's a model for the rest of the
100%.
world to kind of follow, emulate, and... very positive over there. So I think we'll hopefully see a lot of talent coming up from there.
Yeah.
But we're very excited.
Any
about
names to look out for?
Oh, there's too many to
That's
mention.
what I was gonna say. It's difficult for you to mention as a coach. It's like, oh God, I can't mention. I just thought maybe, sometimes there's always this one that you're like, oh, this one could be the...
We got several, and let's not put any extra pressure on them
We'll
right
wait and
now.
have a look at the results.
But I think, in Turkey, we got a very good up and coming, alive, vibrant, positive junior and youth program, and it's now many more clubs are joining into the whole thing. So it's really
Why? Okay, we know the weather's good there, yes, but for me, I have a feeling it's people like you who are there pushing this side. I could be wrong, I don't know, I'm not there. But I know from where I am, when we get someone who's a driving force, is that kind of nucleus that brings it all together, these are the important people for me. I've been saying it on the channel for a long time. Those WhatsApp group leaders, the people on the beach, the guys running the schools. That's the motivation. I can even hear just talking to you.
Yeah.
You're energized.
It's I think it's a collaboration. We're very lucky with the Turkish Sailing Federation. They're very pro windsurfing. In terms of a driving force, I think probably my wife, Chala, has been a huge driving force there for many years, actually. I remember the first time we went there as a PWA event, we heard of this famous person being there that's promoting the sport a lot.
For people who don't know, his wife is actually very famous in Turkey, not just for windsurfing, but she was on TV.
Yeah, she was doing some television programs.
And obviously a world-class windsurfer.
Yeah, and she represented Turkey in the Miss Universe contest also, and so she's done quite a lot of things, and she's incredibly active, and she's a very passionate person about windsurfing. So you need somebody like that, but you need a combination of things, and one of them is the federation, the other is the Ministry of Sports. You need the clubs, collaborating and working together, and it all blends in together, and it's just a full driving force. So I think we have it all right now in Turkey, and it's just it's starting to snowball. So you're seeing more and more kids getting excited, and young kids. Yeah. We have a very good U13 division, for example, and you don't hear that so much in the slalom category.
Fin or foil? What's the motivation?
Fin and now foil slalom is starting to
both,
grow.
Keen
also,
on both.
Keen on both. There's we have a very good IQ foil class over there also. But now we're seeing a lot of kids that they love foiling, but they want to do slalom type of, downwind type of racing instead of upwind, downwind. So that's developing quite nicely also. So it's really, I think, coming from the PWA side of things also, and trying for so many years to help the sport grow, I think this is a program in Turkey that's really something to the rest of the country and the rest of the industry, rest of the countries and rest of the industry to kind of look at and perhaps emulate, because I think it's very healthy and a very good way to make the sport grow.
Cool. Makes sense to me. I'm fully behind it. Maybe we have to do some special feature on Turkey, because I think, like Jimmy says, it does feel like this is working.
Yeah.
All the bits, if we can take that, put this in other places, it would be insane. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
like I said, when we just interviewed the kids, you can feel they're buzzing as well, and they're like, we're only 15, but we have to qualify for this sort of thing.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a fight to get on the national team, and you have to be on the national team to come to the European and World Championships. So, it has a lot of value there, and there's a whole series of races they have to do and qualify for. So, it all comes together, and there's the stepping stones that we've been talking about for a long time, and it's the pathway to the top.
When I was a kid, that was the same thing. You had to be on the British team. You go to the youth event at the beginning. You had to be in the top 5. 5 people would go.
Yeah.
I finished like 3rd, and I was like on the edge, but it's exciting, and that's what kind of brings you back, and you've got something to aim for, and then you get a bit of money and you go on a trip and you're like, oh, and then that leads to where I am now, which is, I don't know how the hell I got here, but
No, absolutely, and that's the same thing. And I think being on the British team is a big prestige also. So that's a big part of it. And thankfully, like I said, we have the federation that's pushing it and really giving it importance. So
and then the parents see that, they're motivated because they see I totally get it. Exciting.
We're gonna have to get you over, bring you over to Turkey and see it for yourself in person.
I'm there. Book me in. All right, cheers, Jimmy. There we go, Jimmy Diaz like I said, from what I've heard, doing a freaking great job over there. And you can just see from that interview we just did with the kids and hearing the numbers, like just hearing the numbers alone, you're like, what? Are these kids exaggerating? They're not. That's just the kids. It's fucking ridiculous. Right, we've probably spent a bit of time, but we can see, look at this. They're already doing a bit of tweaking. Everyone likes a bit of tweaking. We'll just do a little bit more wandering around. The Germans tweaking gear. This is what they love to do. You find a German in his natural habitat. Tweaky. What we tweaking?
He was asking me. So he's one of a German young gun. And so the sail was not rotating.
Okay.
Shifting proper. So the cams, that was really biting hard. And he asked me to help out. Okay. And I also give him the sail less backhand pressure. If you look at the sail, you see that the sail is not as close. So you can trim it that it is more like this.
Okay.
So then it will get more backhand pressure.
Yeah.
So, but he is light guy. This is a smaller sail. Tomorrow is super windy. So he needs like the maximum of control. And this is what I...
So you open it up a little bit?
Yes. This is what I did.
And what do you do to open it up?
I opened
the button?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So if you tension it,
you will see that the button, the more tension you make, it will go more like this.
Yeah.
Then it will be close here, gains you a lot of acceleration out of the jibe. But if you are 70 kilo like him, you don't want to have that in high wind.
Yeah.
So better you have an open sail.
Okay, interesting. Quite long lines as well. It does seem to be everyone's going long lines.
Yeah, we have now from Duotone the extra long lines.
Okay.
So because I mentioned that I never use them in the short, the shorter ones.
Okay.
Always in very long or super long, and normally my length is like this.
Okay. What do you know what the minimum maximum is?
38.
38. Okay, so pretty long.
38.
Okay.
So and if it's got really bumpy and super choppy, the sail is too big, but I have to somehow make the course open here. It goes open, and it's like having a new suspension. So the board is like this.
Yeah.
And then you open it, and it comes down like this, and you can have like 2 knots more than before. It's a bit. You're hanging really badly, but you can survive.
You can make a difference.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned to channel because Oliver here has done a van over there. This guy does stuff with super yachts. There is a van coming up on the channel. We have a quick look round. It's pretty insane. There's some gadgets and all bits of stuff, but that will be coming up soon. But yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hope he's fixed your sail. Good luck. How are you looking to get on in this competition? What's your goals?
I am under 21, so
okay.
I think it's very tough. I don't know, maybe get, I don't know, how many riders are we in under 21?
Good in the first half.
Yeah.
Okay. Good goal to have. We'll look forward to seeing you racing. Good job. Yeah, look on. We got to finish with this. What we got? We got another YouTuber here. Look, have you seen this guy on YouTube? He's got an electronical mass base, but he's not using it. Are you allowed to use it?
I don't know.
Is it illegal?
I don't know. I won't take the chance.
If you haven't seen his channel, he's got some like car fob, and you can put the downhill and the off with the electronic.
Yeah. I used it in the long distance. It was very helpful because the wind was so up and down. So you can get like this trim without, and then I can pull it like it pulls almost 3 centimeters. Oh. Yep. But you can get like. Now I have. Yeah.
You need your electronical one. You see, that's the problem. When you've got electronical one, you lose the muscles.
But you can see then I can go like this, which does the press of a button.
Really?
4 presses, because it goes small steps. And then you also, of course, have to trim a little bit on the outhaul, but it it works. And for long distance, like Defi or this one, I think it's a great. Maybe you don't need it, but
it's definitely interesting.
It helped me because there wasn't that many in the first race, even though it was light. There was only one foil in front of me, and Danny, you don't have a chance against Danny.
No, he was going well, wasn't he? He was going well. Okay, well, I think that wraps up. Quick walk around. There is plenty more to see here, but that's probably long enough. If you're still with us, hit us a like. Go on, leave us a comment. What do you want to see from here in Hvide Sande for the Waters Festival and the Slalom World Championships?